Listen, it's been a hot minute. Okay, I got really busy with school and I couldn't make videos, and I feel really bad because this poor man asked me for an Erlang Shen guide all the way back in the middle of March, and I'm just now making it. Well, actually, no, that's a lie. I made it and I have it saved, and I tried to upload it to YouTube, but for some reason it wouldn't let me for like that whole weekend, and I kept trying for like 5 days straight, and it just wouldn't let me upload it. So I just said, all right, never mind. I have things I need to do, and that's why I stopped making guides. But here I am with your Erlang Shen guide. I am so sorry, honey. So this is Erlang Shen. Wow, that was stupid of me to say. You know who it is by now. Um, this character, I hate fighting him. He's really obnoxious. He's very good. I think Erlang Shen's only ever been bad when they took out Death's Toll. But anyways, so this is gonna be a guide for the solo lane. I'm going to start doing different guides for different roles. This one is specifically for solo lane. So let's start. Starting off, you're gonna want Warrior's Blessing. Obviously, you need that to be tanky. None of the other blessings really work with him besides Hunter's Blessing. And if you do that and they get Warriors, you have to play very defensively and kind of be a bitch. You gotta know when you can take your fights and stuff. And just getting Warrior's Blessing just works out way better. Round shields, so that way you can build in Berserkers, and 3 health potions, and Teleport Glyph. Um, First back, you're going to want to back and at least get Berserkers, and then I would recommend saving up enough gold so that way you can get Berserkers and a Healing Chalice, so that way you don't have to keep buying healing potions. And then for boot choice, I chose Ninja Tabby. Honestly, I think all 4 of the different boots work well on him. I chose Ninja Tabby because of his passive, which I think is 1% bonus damage from the dog. So being able to hit that more. Also, more attack speed means that his 1 comes up faster when it's on cooldown. So Void Shield and Shoguns, they're not super tanky options. They're more aggressive options. But I think he's a very good aggressive-esque character. Um, you don't want to play your long shine and be a bitch. Like, I'm going to be honest. Like, you need to be able to beat the fuck out of the person. And if you can't do that, you need to wait for an opening to beat the fuck out of the person. Um, some more damage options. Toxic Blade's great if you're going against a healer and you're stomping them. I think Blackthorn's a great item. I could have put it under defensive. I put it under offensive. It doesn't give any real defenses. It gives health, which is good. Don't get me wrong, it's good. But it gives you a lot of damage, you know. I would recommend going this instead of Void Shield or Shoguns if you're fighting like a magical solo and a physical jungler, or reversed or whatever, so that way you have something against both of them, not just one of them. Executioner, I put it on there just to put it on there. It's good for penetration. I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend getting stone cutting no matter what, over Executioner, because it gives you defense as well, which you're gonna need as a frontliner. Some more defense options. Obviously, these 2 are here for healers. Mystical Mail, I think, is my favorite item ever. Also, killing things with Mystical Mail is just amazing, so why wouldn't you? Caduceus Shield procs on your ult, not on the percentage-based heal, I believe. It might, I don't know. I'm only like Mastery 2 with Erlang. I'm not, he's a boy, I don't play boys, so, yeah, Caduceus Shield is really good. It also gives your team bonus healing, gives you some health, damage. It's a good item. I think it's a very good item. Some relics. Magical Shell's great to pair with your teleport glyph, right? Magic Shell help your team. Blink alt for initiation. Aegis, if you feel like you're just getting the crap beat out of you, you can always go this and it's helpful. Heavenly Wings, it's sprint. Like, it's always a good option. You know, give gas pedal to your teammates. You know, um, I think that's it. So let's get into some abilities. I already had this all set out, right? So I'm not gonna undo it and redo it, right? Level 1, I get 72 transformations. I think it's just the best for clearing at level 1. You mink through the wave, and if they're gonna stand in it, instead of minking, you turtle through the wave. Minking through the wave gives you that bonus attack speed, so that way you can clear just a little bit faster. His early game clear is kind of eh. Another issue with this is that it is his escape. So once you do use this, you need to watch out and make sure that you know where the jungler is. 2, I got Spot Weakness. It lets you box very effectively. Erlang Shen's great at boxing. He wants to box you in the lane, especially if you're against another non-auto attack warrior. Pin at level 3. I prefer pin at level 3, getting all 3 of my abilities at level 3 on Erlang Shen. So that way you can, this is great for poking. If they're staying away, if you're playing Erlang Shen correctly, they should be staying back, staying away from you. So you can get that pin off to poke them. So that way you get your warriors, blessing stacks, and stuff like that. I personally level up Turtle, or 72 transformations, Turtle, Mink, whatever. I think it gives too many things to not. The only thing that these do when you level them up, I believe, nothing for pin. I'd never recommend leveling up pin first. It only gives you bonus damage, worthless. This also only gives you bonus damage. So personally, I think the best one is this. This gives you attack speed, shield health, and then the damages. And I don't know if it still gives you haste. Ming stopping on first got hit. I don't think it gives you haste anymore. I think they removed that, but it might still. Like I said, I'm not 100% on Erlang Shen. 5 obviously you're gonna get your ult. You need that for sustain and team fights and stuff. And then you're gonna finish working on maxing up 72 transformations. Then you're gonna start going into spot weakness. 10 you're gonna get your ult again, more healing, more sustainability. It's a very good ult. You get more damage mitigation with it, and healing, which is I just think is good no matter what. And you're gonna finish up spot weakness. You're really gonna be able to box really well once you start leveling this up. Um, Obviously alt again and finish it, and then you're gonna put the rest of your points into pin. Pin does nothing when you level it up. Like typically, like not all CCs, but some CCs in Smite, they'll get the duration of it will go longer the more points you put into it, and I think that's what Erlang's was. But they removed that a long time ago when Erlang Shen pretty much ruined the game. I hate this character, but I'm trying to think of any sort of like thing I can help you, like a tips or tricks with him. Um, I don't have enough experience with this character to really do that. Uh, yeah, like I said earlier, you don't really want to be defensive with him. You want to be very aggressive up in people's faces, and that's really and unfortunately, if since that's the way that the character's meant to be played, if you don't play him like that and you end up getting behind, he kind of doesn't do much, uh, which isn't completely true because he does have a knock up and he does have a taunt, which are two of Smite's best CCs. He does have lots of CC, but I don't I don't know. I think he's very strong. Yeah, I think that's it. If you have any questions, feel free to let me know. I'll try and answer them. Like I said, he's a boy. I don't play boys. So, yeah. If you have any requests for God Guides, I know I came back after the whole month and a bunch of you had requests, and I'm planning on getting all of those done, especially the one for Aphrodite, because that's my favorite character to play right now. Feel free to include any requests, any changes you would have, questions. You want to call me out on being trash? Go for it. I'm all here for it. I think that's it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.